Okay, so the Nerf Roughcut comes in two different versions. Well, it comes in many different versions, but the two versions we're talking about are presented here. Now, I've seen a lot of videos online, but none of them addressing the differences between the two. Now, I've made a point to make one video before opening it up and checking out the internals, but I've also made a point for this first video not to include any range testing or anything like that. I've done all that on my own time. I don't want to go through it. I don't need proof. You idiots will believe me anyway. So, look, basically what it comes down to is this. Yeah, it looks cooler, and it's also better. It feels a tad more solid. It fires a little bit more reliably, and yeah, the range is increased. So, this is the version I got online. Fires up to 15 meters. This one is 20 meters. Now, I have noticed some odd things about the packaging on both. Join the Elite and Strike. Elite is the ultimate in blaster performance, featuring the revolutionary Elite dart, blah, blah, blah. Okay, in other versions, international versions, it says featuring increased ranges, the revolutionary Elite dart, blah, 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 blah. So that's missing from both boxes. I expected it to be on that one. I didn't expect it to be on that one. I would have thought that's a given. As you can see, the range is increased. Apart from that, reliability is a big issue with the original. The white one is a lot better. It does have some quirky behavior when it comes to its smart air restricting system. It does tend to know which barrel to fire from, but it does behave a little bit erratically sometimes, like the original, but not as much. Yes, there is a difference. If you can find the white one, get it. I think it looks cooler, but who cares? So I'm gonna take them apart, have a look inside. If it's worth doing a video, I will. If it's a minor little upgrade, I might just mention it in the comments. But apart from that, they both feature this sticker for best performance. For best performance, do not store darts in blasters. That's a really good idea. The way these blasters are made, the darts will continue out a little bit from the blaster. Other color, whatever. Even just sitting it down, it can bounce and it'll bend your dart. It's a very easy way to ruin your darts. I'm actually going to build a shield that comes across just to the end of the blaster, so when I insert them, I know that they're straight. A little bit of extra work, but I think well worth it. So those are the differences that I've found. So mainly reliability. The slam fire is a lot more reliable on the white version. There is a range increase, so that's good. Accuracy, same thing, same deal, same barrel. All right, I'm going to open them up and have a look and maybe post another video later. But those are the differences that I've noticed. It's still a great gun. I'm not reviewing the gun. Also, the packaging, I guess. This is open packaging. You can touch the blaster. You can't really fire it or cock it or anything like that. The original packaging is closed off, not as engaging. You see this douche handling the weapon, whereas in this one you can you can touch it. I really want that. So you'll probably end up picking the bad boy up. And if you do, I suggest getting the white version. Just one last thing from just the boxes, just the packaging here. Multi-shot madness is present on the original. On the white version, it's nowhere. It's not on the box anywhere. We have different douches as well. I think that's worth pointing out. This guy is smiling. Oh, this guy's like all serious and stuff. I think there's a bit of a marketing shift here. I don't think they really need this multi-shot madness. It kind of seems a little bit tacky. With an increase in the distance, obviously from 15 to 20 meters, I think they don't really need to cash in on the multi-shot madness, as more and more Nerf guns are getting that multi-shot capability. But yeah, there are those two differences in the packaging as well. But that's basically, that's it. Alright, I'm out for reals, yo.